Hello guys, this is Sandra here. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. It's lovely to have you here and I hope you're gonna enjoy your time. First of all, happy 2022 to everyone. It's been a crazy year last year. I know for me personally, definitely it's been a bit of an on and off year, but you know, here's to a better 2022. I'm quite excited. I don't know why. I'm a weird person. I love even numbers. So every time it's like an even number year, I feel like it's going to be a good one. Even though technically 2020 was something else. But anyway, I hope you're all having a good year so far. And you know, you're going to be successful in whatever you're set your mind to. But for today, I thought I'm going to get together sort of what I want to work on in 2022 as far as project penning goes. And for the past month now, even though I'm trying to, I've not have been the most active on YouTube, I have been throwing stuff in this makeup bag. I've been putting stuff on the side that I knew that I want to work on this coming year, and it filled up pretty nicely. And now I thought that I'm gonna do like a 30 before 30 kind of project pen because I'm turning 29 in February. So I thought it could be quite a nice project. I also am gonna be doing Partners in Cream, which will probably be the next video up. And I don't know, I haven't fully decided yet this year what projects I'm gonna be, you know, working on, because as I mentioned before, I want to do more makeup-y videos as well, although we'll see setup wise how it goes. But anyway, let's hop into the video because I have a lot of products in this bag. It's quite big. Oh, a quick thing I wanted to ask. I have quite a few videos that I filmed last year. Now some of them are stuff that I filmed like at the end of October, beginning of November, when I went to Hungary and I bought a few items. And I still have my finale of the... God, what project? I have a finale of a project that finished at Halloween, the Graveyard Project pen that I filmed, but never had time to edit. I don't know. Do people still want to watch these? Do you still want me to upload them even though they are not the freshest? Let me know. I'm also working on my ranking of all the eyeshadow palettes that I bought last year, but I have a video where I talk about my favorite autumn-winter palettes, so would anyone want to see that as well? I don't know. It's still sort of seasonal, so I don't know if anyone wants me to actually edit them and upload them. If not, that's fine. Let me know what you think. But yeah, let's hop into the video. I would say I will try to go in order, but I think I'm gonna just pull out products and go because there's a lot in here. So these are mainly products that I feel like are getting old in my collection, but I definitely love them and I just feel like they deserve more love. And now, if you know, I used to work for Becca Cosmetics as well, but obviously they're not a brand anymore, so I have quite a few things from them as well that I want to make sure to give proper love to before they go. So I see like 3 in front of me to start with. This one is the Becca Skin Love Mist. Now, if you've seen videos on my channel before, you might know I love this product. I absolutely adore it. It's really nice and moisturizing. It smells like watermelon. I like to spritz it on my face both before and after makeup if my skin feels a bit tighter on the day. And it's also perfect if I feel like I over-powdered, which, you know, sometimes it happens. So I absolutely love this. You can see it's about halfway through, maybe it's a bit less than that, but I have a backup from this. I bought one before the brand fully went, and I'm just like, you know what, I don't need to. I have other setting sprays, although none of them are quite like this. So if you know of a really nice moisturizing setting spray, please let me know. But I just thought, you know what, I have a backup, so I need to at least work my way through one, because I want to have 2, but also there's like, what's the point of keeping it if I'm never gonna use it, right? So I want to work my way through that. And now this I actually got before I was even working for the brand. I think I got this when the brand was only on Space NK in the UK. So this is the Beach Tint Shimmer Souffle, and this is a mixture between papaya and topaz. So topaz was a liquid or powder highlighter, and then papaya was like their beach tints, which is like a little cream cheek product that actually got discontinued before the brand even went. And this is like this beautiful orangey bronzy cream blusher, and you can see there's a really nice dent in there. and I just want to make sure to give this enough love. It's a really nice color. There you go, that's the blush. You can see it has a really nice shine to it. I feel like this will be more something for the summer, hence it, just because it has that like little bronziness in there from Topaz, but I definitely want to get more use out of this because it's getting a little bit older. And then while we're on Becca, I think, yeah, I have 2 concealers and now they are both getting empty. There's not a lot left in them, but these are my last 2 of the Becca Aqualumias concealer. This used to be my absolute favorite for like 2 years maybe, if not longer. And I have 2 shades left. I'm pretty sure I have Porcelain, yes, Porcelain and Fair. So Fair is the darkest out of the 2, and I've been trying to use it for the past few months, but by itself it's a little bit dark for me because I'm pasty. But if you look at them both, you can see like there are marks on the side of both of them. They are both really well loved and I just want to make sure to use them. Now they're definitely getting a bit old. Like I can tell the smell is not quite the same as it used to be, but it still performs the same way. It doesn't seem to cause any reaction, so I just want to use these 2 up before they go completely bad. But I love them. Shall I see what else I have from Becca? I see, God, a lot of products. So one of them is super controversial, and this is the Becca Zero Foundation. Now, as a foundation, no, I'm sorry, I love Becca, but this is not it. But as a primer, it works really, really nice. It works as a really nice smoothing primer. So that's where I'm at the moment. You can see, well, I don't know how easy it is to see since it's a see-through silicone kind of product, although if I remember well from our training, there's like no silicone left in there. This was coming out when we were already in lockdown, so training was a bit, you know, weird. But I like it as a primer under foundations. I feel like it's really nice and smoothing. I know a few people mentioned that if they use it as a primer, it was peeling on their skin. It never causes the issue for me, but I always make sure not to use it too much because with everything else as well, not just necessarily with this product, sometimes I feel like if you use a bit too much, that's when it can cause issues. So for me, it works perfectly. Then another complexion product is the Aqualumias foundation. Now I do like this, not as much as the concealer, but I still really like this. I have the shade Porcelain and it's a bit dark for me at the moment again. So what I like to do with this one, I use it as a mixing foundation, and in particular I use it quite a lot with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh foundation because the shade I have from that is too light. So if I mix the 2 together, they work perfectly, but there's not a lot left in here. Like as you can see, there's like a huge gap there now. So I just want to get it out of my collection and make sure that I use it before it goes. And then the last 2, no, sorry, 3. I have 3 more products from Becca. No, 4, sorry. We start off on the Becca note. There's one more Becca. Is this boring for you? I don't know. But, you know, these are genuinely products I want to use up or get more use out of next year. So, next one is an eyeshadow palette. Becca only had 2 in their regular line, the Ombre Nudes and the Ombre Rouge. Now, the Ombre Rouge is a bit more of like a pinky kind of toned palette. But despite it having pink in it, it's a bit more warm toned. And then you have the Ombre Nudes, which is cool toned. In the other one, I already hit pan on 1 or 2 shades. In this one I haven't yet, but this is such a good like basic kind of eyeshadow palettes. Whoops, I'm blending you, I'm sorry. I just feel like this would go really well with loads of different looks that I can just incorporate in my daily life, so I thought I'm gonna give this some more love. And then another eye product from them is the, like, fairly new as well. This is the Light Gleam Primer and Topper Liquid Eyeshadow. Now I have 2 of these. I have a more brownie one and I have this more pink one. I really, really like it. Let me show you on the back of my hand. I used this before in like a shorts or like a TikTok video, so I can link that below if you just want to see what it looks like quickly. I think it was like a Bridgerton inspired look. Also, Bridgerton is coming back. I'm super excited about that. Not the point of this video. So on one side it has like a more matte cream eyeshadow, and on the other side it has like a more shimmery topper kind of color. So you can see the shimmer glinting there, and then also the matte shadow. Now these seem to be pretty budge proof on me. They are really, really nice. If you wanted to, you could always just use a shimmer on the eyelid and then the cream as like a liner as well. It looks a lot darker than it actually is for some reason. I think it's the lights. It's so dark in general, but it's a really nice duo, and this is my most used one out of the two. So for example, even on the glitter one, you can see there's a little bit already missing. I actually used this in a video as well, which was like a chill get ready with me where I wasn't talking. It's a really quick video. I'm going to link that down below as well. It's a really, really nice product, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get more use out of it, because I can even just use it as a primer under any other eyeshadows, and the topper you can just use in the inner corner or whatever. So I feel like I'm gonna get some nice use out of it, hopefully. And then there's a product that, to be fair, I'm not too fussed about, but I might as well use it up, is the Under Eye Brightening Setting Powder. Now, I know a lot of people said this is like the Laura Mercier, which I never use myself. I like this, but this is one product that if I use it up, I wouldn't miss it. Like, it's alright, but you know, I feel like most of my setting powders do a perfect job setting my under eyes, so I don't necessarily need like a separate under eye setting powder. I don't feel the need for it, but I already have it. It came in a set with like the under eye brightener and the under eye primer. Those two I both love. This one, I don't feel like there's a lot of need for it, but you know, I already have it, so I might as well use it up and just get it out of my collection. And then of course I have to have a highlighter, so this is Opal. This came in a set. Again, this one I got before I even was working for the brand, and I got this when I was visiting Milan with my friends, and I went into Sephora. Or did I? I'm not too sure. Either way, this is just a mini of the Opal highlighter. Now with this one, I need to be careful because it can be a little bit too dark sometimes. I'm not sure how much you're going to see it there, just because, again, the lights, but I just need to make sure not to over apply it, because if I apply too much, it can be a bit too dark for me. My skin hasn't seen a lot of sunshine in the past 2 years, so I'm definitely the fairest I have been in a long time.
And go me.
But it's a beautiful highlighter. I already have pen on this. I don't even know if that was a project pen or by itself. It might have been by itself. But you know, there's a pretty decent size dip in there, but obviously there's still a lot of products, so you know, it will take me a while to finish. And then the last Becca item, which you're not going to be able to see how low I am, I don't think so, but I roughly am about here. It's a liquid highlighter. This was limited edition and it's beautiful. Will you see it on my hand if I put it there? I don't know. But this is called the Glow Silk Highlighter Drops in the shade Champagne Pop. So this was part of the Champagne Pop Summer Collection in 2019. Again, the most awkward swatch ever, but it's a beautiful. Now, I love this. Usually I put it on my foundation and then I tap this on with like a sponge or something. It's a beautiful, it's really reflective, but it's not over the top. It's a more subtle kind of glow, but you can definitely build it up to blinding if you want to. There was a point where I used it daily. That's how much I love this. This is definitely one of my all-time my all-time Becca highlighters. But that's all the things Becca in here. Oh no, I was lying. There's one more Becca product. Remember in the beginning when I was talking about the oh my god, I'm sorry. Ugh, choking on my own saliva. Love that. But remember how I was talking about the liquid blushes? Here, I have one in the shade Raspberry. Now, this was sent to me by the brand when I was working for them. My favorite was Watermelon, but that was always sold out, and then they've been discontinued. So this one is a bit of a darker, more purpley kind of color. I'm not too sure where to put it, where you're gonna see it. There you go. So you can see it's fairly dark, but then you can blend it out to a more wearable kind of color. I also like to mix it together with either different formulas of liquid blush or just lighter ones to get a custom color. But I don't have, I think I have about half of it left. There's quite a bit of an air bubble in there, so I would definitely like to get more use. Sorry, the camera cut me off, but I would definitely like to get more use out of that product. And now we're moving on to Bobbi Brown. No more Becca, I promise. So I have 3 products. As you can see, I'm definitely going mental because I have way too many cream blushes I want to work on, but I don't have to like use all of them up. I just want to get more use out of it. So I have 2 from Bobbi Brown, 2 of the Pot Rouges. They don't do any of these anymore. They've been discontinued. but I have Calypso Coral and a Rose. So Rose is more red, Calypso Coral is more of like a bright peachy corally kind of color. I'm trying not to blind you with the mirror, I'm sorry. I worked on both of these before in a project pen, so that's why they both have pen on them, but there's definitely a lot more use I can get out of these. Now they're a lot older than what I want to admit, so let's just say that I want to get more use out of them while I can. And last year I finished a Tom Ford cream blush, so I'm pretty chuffed with myself, and now I want to work on like 4. Yeah, smart idea, Sandra. Smart idea. Anyway, another product is the Bobbi Brown Heather Steel Longwear Cream Shadow Stick. Again, this has been in a project before, and I literally can't even screw it up anymore. Like, it doesn't go up, so there's just whatever is left on this like funnel, or I don't even know what to call it, but I love to use it as an eyeliner, so that's why this is in here. And then next up, let's have Urban Decay. I have a Moondust liquid shadow. This is super old, and this is like a really nice bluey purpley kind of cream shadow. There you go. I definitely don't have a lot left of this. Again, you can see through the packaging. I had it for a long time, and I don't think I can keep it for much longer. I already had to put in some of my Duraline in there from England. England? Yes. I don't know, my brain, but because otherwise it wouldn't be working anymore. But it's a really nice like purpley bluey kind of shade. And then another one I want to work on is the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is the anti-aging one. No, this is the original. So this is really nice. Now my only issue with this is that it doesn't have any color, but this holds onto my eyeshadow like no other. Like, for me it works a lot better than my P. Louise eyeshadow base. It works better than my NYX one. It works better than anything I've tried before, and I love this. So I think this is the one thing that if I use it, I'm gonna repurchase it. I might repurchase the one that I had before, which is Eden, which is the colored one, although I have quite a few eyeshadow primers at the moment. I went on a bit of an eyeshadow primer, I don't even know, collection last year clearly, so I don't need another one, but this one is definitely almost empty. It's sometimes quite hard to pull any product out, so I just want to make sure that I use this before it goes bad, although I already use it, but I just want to make sure to focus on it. I have 2 more that I can put in together as brands, and then the rest I'm gonna just go through. I have a few lipsticks. They seem to come in 2s. So I have 2 from MAC. I have Patisserie and a Giddy. So Giddy is this a really nice pink color. It's a really nice soft pink. And then Patisserie is one of those cult colors that everyone knows. So it's just a really nice soft nude. Now, I'm pretty sure both of these have been in project pens before, but I have so little left of both, as you can see, that I just want to make sure to use these. Now, Giddy is my oldest one, I believe, out of my MAC lipsticks. Apart from these, I think I only have 1 more lipstick that was like part of like a limited edition that someone gave to me, but I just want to make sure to use these 2 and then just get them out of my collection because they are getting quite old. And again, some of these brands are not cruelty free. I tried to make sure that my collection is, you know, gearing more towards being cruelty-free these days. And then these 2 are way too old. Like, no one should be using these old lip products, but you know what? I'm gonna just use them on myself. So these are 2 of the Revlon Lip Butters. Iconic products, and now I have 2 colors. I have Sorbet and Macaron, and I think I used to have like Juicy Papaya, which was like this peachy one that I used up a while ago, but look at them, they're beautiful. I have a bit of this one, which is Macaron on my lip. Let's top it up, and it's beautiful. This is more red, and then you have your hot vivid pink. And these are such a nice, comfortable formula. I don't have a lot on them, and there's a cat hair on it. Beautiful. I'll check it out later. But these are beautiful, beautiful formula. Even all these years on. Now, I don't think Revlon makes these anymore, do they? I'm not too sure, but I just want to make sure, again, to get good use out of them. And lip products seem to be another product that I've thrown in there for God knows what reason, because everyone knows, 1, we're wearing masks, so we're not wearing a lot of lip products, and 2, I'm horrible horrible at penning them, but I just wanted to make sure to get some good use out of them before they fully go. And I had them in my collection for a really long time. And then everything else, there's not a lot left in there, I promise, but the last few bits are just like random bits and pieces. So let's start with two complexion. There we go, two complexion products. One of them is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue, and this is in the shade Vanilla. This is just a really nice CC cream. Is it a CC cream actually? Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream with an SPF 30. Now I do like this on the days when I want to be really natural but still a bit put together. It doesn't seem to offer like a lot of coverage, but it sits beautifully on the skin. I don't know what's wrong with me, and I really like this product. So as you can see, it's well loved. There's not a lot left of this, so I just want to make sure to use it up. And then another one, now again, it was on its side, but I don't think this has more than like half of it left. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin Hydrating Foundation, I think. I have the shade 1.05. So it says skin tone fair, undertone warm olive, which is pretty damn accurate, even though at the moment I'm so pale you cannot see any undertone really. I wouldn't say, I just look white as a sheet, but I really like this. This is like a light to medium, slightly buildable foundation. I haven't reached for it in a while because I have so many foundations and I bought quite a few recently, so you know, I just need to make sure that I use this foundation. So I have 3 foundations that I want to work on next year. This one, the Bare Minerals, and the Becca, and I'm pretty sure I can use them up. I wear makeup quite often, so I don't think that should be an issue. What else is there? There's a concealer. This is from Complexion, and this is in the shade Extra Fair. This is getting quite old. I have another one that is just fair, I believe. But I thought I can use this one together with my Becca ones if they are not quite light enough for me. And this is getting a bit older as well. I love these, like they've been cool products for a long time. Now the packaging obviously is going, but I think this will be really nice to mix. And I'm pretty sure the packaging on this changed and they look a bit fancier now, but you know, this just shows you how long I had it in here and how badly I need to work on it. And then we have a fancy product. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand, and this is in the shade Fair to Medium, and this is something I will definitely repurchase once it's gone. Look, it's really well loved, and I just had this particular one for a long time, not in a long time. It comes with a little spongy tip, which I'm pretty sure mine has seen a better days, but I just love this product. I don't think I have a lot left though, so I want to use it before it goes completely bad. And that's definitely something I'm going to repurchase because I don't have any other liquid or cream contour products, and it's not something I use really often, but I do use it a fair amount of time. So I want to definitely purchase this one, and I want to purchase a few more to try, like the Mario one for example, but we'll see. I definitely just need to get this out of my collection first. And then complexion wise, I have a few more things left. So I have the Too Faced Peach Perfect, Too Peachy, who am I? Peach Perfect Setting Powder. Now this one I used so much, but it looks like I still have a loads left. Now this is quite heavily scented, but the product itself is just smooths your skin out. Now I think this one is being discontinued, I think, so I want to purchase another one, but at the same time I'm like, no Sandra, you don't need to purchase another one, there's so much in there. So I'm trying to hold myself back, like I don't need to, but I love this product and there's a lot left in there, so I want to just make sure to give it some fair use next year because I forgot how much I love this. Now my only annoying thing about this is that, well, I mean, I don't know. It's a blessing and a curse. It comes with like a little... Whoa, did you see that? It comes with like a little clasp. So every time I want to get product out, I have to open that and I like have to pour it out somewhere. And then if I use too much, I have to like pour it back in, but then make sure that the little clasp doesn't like make a huge like cloud of powder, make go everywhere. So I don't know, but at the same time, if I like put it upside down, nothing comes out. So, you know, a blessing and a curse. A blessing and a curse. but I want to get more use out of this. And then I have Complexion products in this Z palette. So I just went through my bigger Z palettes and pulled out a few things I want to work on. So something I've been working on now for a while is this Benefit Bella Bumble blush, and I also have Couture, which I want to work on next. And then a few eyeshadows. So I think I have here, I think this is Morphe, and then that one is Sigma, that's a Balm, and that's Wet n Wild, and then that one is from Collection, which I mainly use for my brows. So I just pulled everything in this palette that I want to work on next year that was in my Z palettes, because it just makes it a bit easier really. So I want to make sure to get some good use out of those products, just because otherwise they are forgotten in my collection, and these are all colors that I would use, I think. So you have this like beautiful mid-tone brown that's perfect to blend out any eye look, although I have something quite similar in the Becca palette, but never mind, I haven't really noticed it until now. I have just a cream shadow that I always use. I like to put on my eyeshadow primer and then just put a cream shadow under my brow in this section, so then the eyeshadow I tend to seem like it blends in easier in there. That's what I find anyway. This one goes for my brows, and then obviously two blushes, and then this peachy color can be quite nice. If my eyes are a little bit darker, I like to put it in the inner corner, and it seems to brighten it a little bit. That peachiness helps to just color correct my greeny, bluey tones there, so that's what I mainly like to use it for. And then we are down to the last two products. I'm sorry, I feel like this is a long video, so I hope you grab some sort of snack or drink. But I have this Dr. Pawpaw Tinted Peach Pink Balm. And now this says it's a multi-purpose balm, so you can use it on your lips, you can use it as a blush. I only really like using it on my lips, and I don't think there's a lot left in there. You can roughly see through the lights, I'm like somewhere down here. I had this for ages. There's quite a huge like air bubble in there as well. I'm not sure how much you can see, but this is definitely something I need to get out of my collection because it's way too old. I'm pretty sure it's expired, but it still seemed to hydrate my lips. So, you know, I just want to go through this lip balm. I would probably repurchase this, but the smaller ones. So usually around Christmas, you can see some sets where you have the peach, the pink, and there's like a brownie one now, I think, and there's like a clear, whatever, like there's loads of different scents. I would repurchase the smaller ones. This one is too big. It has 25 mils in there and it's way too many lip balms. And then the last product I have is the Essence Make Me Brow. I have the shade Brownie Brows. So it's just the brown, and last year, along with eyeshadow primers, I seem to somehow collected a lot of eyebrow gels. I don't know why. Like, my brows are definitely a work in progress. They are not my favorite part of my makeup routine. I'm just not someone who's really skilled with eyebrows, so I like to keep them simple and clean because otherwise I make a mess out of them. And I really like this one. This is one of those fiber filled gels. Now, this has been on the market for ages, but this is one of my oldest brow products, so I just want to make sure to use it up so there's not like 100 million in my drawers. But that's it really. I have a lot of products next to me, but finally this big bag is empty. So those are the products, along with probably I'm gonna add a few more here and there, but those will be mainly the products that I will try to work on this year in 2022. I need to remind myself it's 22. These are the products I want to work on in various different project pens, along with a few random products probably that I will find later on. But these are the ones I want to focus on, so let me know what you think. I hope this was a somewhat interesting video. I've seen a few people doing these and I found them quite fun, so I thought I'm gonna do my own version. And that's it for now, so I'm not gonna stay here much longer because this video is probably already too long. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing. It would mean so much to me. But for now I'm gonna go. I hope you have a lovely day, and bye bye.